Good morning. It is currently Thursday, August 7th, 2025. I am here at Mason, Ohio, visiting Kings Island for the very first time. As you guys may know, by the time you see this, probably a couple weeks out, we were just at Cedar Point, and now we're here at Kings Island. I have heard good things about this park. Now, I did cheat a little bit. I was here technically yesterday a little bit for the second half of the day because we just drove in. We also technically got rained out yesterday. It was bad. But the rides did open up and then everything was kind of like almost a walk on. We are expecting rain in the forecast again today, so hopefully we don't get rained on, but I won't mind that. Having rain at an amusement park is not a bad thing. It actually does feel nice, and sure, do the rides all shut down? Sure, but it's not too bad. I'm now trying to figure out what to go on. It's currently 9:30 in the morning. We had just gotten in. I've got Flash Pass today just in case. Now, I want to talk about something a little bit real quick. I switched my pass from the Diamond Elite, or the Diamond Pass. I didn't have Diamond Elite, it was just regular, the Six Flags Diamond Pass. And it didn't have the All Parks Passport. So when you saw the vlog of when I went to Cedar Point versus now, before we went to Cedar Point, we bought the new Prestige Pass that was being offered with the MVP sale. It has been an absolute headache getting that set up because technically my home park is considered Six Flags Great America, whereas, I don't live in that area. I live more in the West Coast. The nearest Six Flags park to me actually is Six Flags Magic Mountain. The only reason why I have it as my home park over in Six Flags Great America is because I have a friend there who I have the pass with, and I, of course, pay them and then they do the pass for me and all that such. To get that set up, it was weird because when we got it from Great America, it had the All Parks Passport, but it wasn't registering in the Cedar Fair system. So when we went to Cedar Point, my friend's pass didn't show up. And then somewhere during the drive, my pass showed up. So when I go to the Cedar Point app, my pass is there, but her pass wasn't. It's a weird system what they're doing. From what we heard from guest services both at Cedar Point and Kings Island is that they're trying to get all the Six Flags parks to be on the Cedar Point database, and they're going to retire the Six Flags one. So hopefully it goes well, but seeing how the merger is going and with Richard Zimmerman now stepping down, I still have a lot of concerns of what's going to be happening with the future of Six Flags. Anyways, we're here at Kings Island trying to figure out what to ride first, but again, I did cheat yesterday. And rode some of the coasters. The main three rides that I rode were the ones in the Snoopy area, which was Woodstock's Air Rail, Woodstock Express, and the Boomerang, Vekoma Boomerang. And those three coasters were actually really fun. I actually enjoyed those coasters because for those guys that do not know, Woodstock's Air Rail is actually a Vekoma hanging bang, but it is the same layout as the Bat at Lagoon, my home park. So to ride a column of that felt weird, but I do like the trains on this one than the one on the Bat. So if Lagoon can just switch to those trains that we have here at Kings Island, that'd be great. Anyways, let's see if we can ride on anything because nothing looks open at the moment, but I'm just trying to explore around. I will say for the very beginning of the day, it is very quiet here at the park. It's giving me kind of like what happened at California's Great America vibe. I also do want to apologize for the SBNO vlog of Six Flags Great America if it felt rushed, because again I kind of did feel rushed because I was there not alone. I was there with 3 other friends and they were kind of pushing everywhere to go here, so I didn't really have that much time to vlog and get b-roll footage, so I apologize. But yeah, it's kind of quiet right now. The only rides that are open are Diamondback and Mystic Timber, so I'm making my way over to them right now. Alright, so Diamondback, B&M Hypers with their beautiful parabolic shaped airtime wheels for that beautiful floater. I can't get enough of them. I love them so much. It's not the ejector that RMC is putting out, but that floater still gives so graceful hang time, or not hang time, sorry, air time. I love it. All right, since Mystic Timbers is right here next to me, I'm gonna hurry and hit your ride on it real fast. So, no, Diamondback, really good B&M Hyper.
If you look up down and all around, you see the rolling red truck.
All right, Mystic Timbers. GCI, the snappy, it's like a smaller version of Gold Striker in my opinion. I do like it. I really do. It's not as relentless as Gold Striker, but it is still a relatively smooth ride. It's good. It's very hard to capture footage of the ride though, because it's really secluded back here. And of course, whatever's in there, a little bit of a disappointment, but it is what it is. Theming is what we call it. All right, I'm gonna head over to the other side of the park now, see what else is over there that we can get on. I know that the Beast is somewhere around here. I can't, when I was here yesterday, I was trying to find the entrance for it and I completely missed it. So I'm gonna try run again, see if I can find it, and get a ride on the Beast. The legendary coaster I've been kind of looking for. Part of me also wants to keep the Beast till later because as of today, I have calculated it, I would hit my 150th roller coaster, which isn't that big of a milestone, but it's a milestone to me. All right, so I might keep the Beast for 150 just as a kind of like a momentous occasion. So we'll see what I get on first, either the Beast or whatever is around here, I guess. Alright, so I was passing by Queen City Stunt coaster here, and I rode it. Very punchy launch. I like the G-forces going out of the first launch into the Helix. Everything else, pretty alright. The effects aren't working. I've heard there's supposed to be effects on this ride, and none of them are working. So, go figure, I guess. The only one I've heard that's working is the one, I think, either at King's Dominion or at Canada's Wonderland. I'm going to presume Canada's Wonderland. I might be wrong. Any case, I did see the entrance for Grizzly, or no, sorry, not Grizzly, the Beast. Wow, I just mixed Grizzly and the Beast. I'm so sorry to anyone who I just offended with that. I saw the entrance for it. I'm going to keep that for my 150 though, and I'll let you know how I feel about it. For now, I'm making my way back over to Racer, and then after Racer, I'm going to get on Orion and Flight of Fear. Hopefully, Flight of Fear is working. I've heard it can be kept a little temperamental, but considering it's all indoors, it should be okay. But let's hop on Racer, both sides, and see how it runs. Come to think of it, I think this is my third racing coaster, fourth, if you count Twisted Colossus with the quasi-Mobius loop. I don't know, but no, let's see how another racing coaster goes.
Now, and it's all easier, and it's
Okay, so the Racer, they're only running red side, sadly, but I like it. It's you get a little bit of floater on the drop as well as airtime hills afterwards. After the turnaround on the return trip, you don't really get much airtime. It's just kind of like dud, dud, and then speed into the brake run and then slam to a stop. But it's a classic. I liked it. It wasn't rough at all. Like, it was pretty smooth, especially. I've heard that, I think GCI or Gravity Group, one of the two, did retracking on this. No, they did amazing work on it. It is incredibly smooth, and I really like it. All right, I'm making my way over to Orion and Flight of Fear. I couldn't think of the name for a minute. It is a good day. The park's starting to fill up. This is comfortable to me. I like it. It's really comfortable. Although I think I should probably get food here soon because, again, I haven't eaten this morning.
What?
right, so Flight of Fear conquered and Orion conquered. I will be honest, Flight of Fear was rough. I liked the launch of it, but everything else I was just rattling side to side, and it was somewhat not pleasurable to some degree, but at least they got lap bars and not the over shoulder restraint, so I'm okay with that. Orion though, sorry I have to say this, but that was a relatively tame Giga coaster. In my opinion, I think Diamondback is better. Orion just has the speed, Diamondback definitely has the airtime, so I get it that this Giga coaster was supposed to go to California's Great America, which, you know, it didn't happen. It ended up here instead, which sucks because I would have loved to see how it would have performed at California's Great America. But the problem with this park, I feel, is that it's so far from all the rides, it's missing that one standout coaster that you can just marathon over and over again. But everything else is like A+, B+. I feel like if there was like a big airtime centric like ejector machine, I think the general public would like it. Either a RMC iBox or an Instrument Blitz, something like that. There goes Racer. Then I think it would be good for what the park has to offer. The lineup is still relatively solid. It is a really solid lineup for what it has. Let me take a tally of what coasters I have left, because if I am reaching the 150 point, then I'm gonna hurry and get the Beast and give it the official 150 mark, which will be a beautiful milestone for me. Let's go check. All right, so I did just barely check, and yes, Beast is gonna be my 150th. I didn't realize it was tucked right here behind the helix for Diamondback, but apparently you follow the footprints of the bear, and the Beast is right there for the taking. All right, number 150.
And may result in ejection from the park.
Let's
Thank you, and enjoy
go.
your day at Kings Island.
Alright guys, number 150. I know it's a small milestone to some, but to me, it's taken, what, 4 years? 5 years? I mean, I've been a roller coaster enthusiast since about 2018, 2019, give or take. So number 150, done. It's a lot smoother than I expected it to be. Way, way, way smoother. It is a very graceful ride. I gotta get back here when it's nighttime, because I heard night rides on the Beast is definitely the way to go. It is a long, graceful ride. It's fast. It's smooth. Oh, Grizzly. I keep mixing it Grizzly. I am offending it. It's not Grizzly. Grizzly is the most boring one at California Great America. The Beast here, it's a beast, and it is an amazing ride. With that, I'm gonna jump over to the other side of the park, get a ride at some other ones, and we'll see where we go from there. I also want to say too, sorry, my voice is kind of like going out, but I just want to say too that there's supposedly a storm rolling in at some point today. The weather forecast is about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock-ish, and some of the clouds are already starting to gather and starting to make it kind of like a dark cloud. Because when we were here yesterday, there was a storm that rolled in at about like 3, 4, 5, and basically the entirety of the park had like shut down. It was the most provocative, or not provocative, the most preventative I've ever seen a park go in terms of like weather. Because it wasn't even like a heavy rainstorm. It was more like just there was lightning and thunder in the area. So seeing the whole park shut down, they even shut down like some of the kiddie rides. It was like, whoa, I've never seen a park this proactive when it comes to shutting down due to weather. So we'll see how it goes today. I'm presuming they're probably gonna do the same thing when the storm kicks in. And the storm is set to last about, give or take, an hour or two according to the forecast, but we never know if that's actually true or not. So we'll definitely see. Also, I do want to say, I want to give a huge thank you to everyone who's been supporting the channel for the last couple weeks. I know this vlog probably kind of come out way later than when you guys see it, but I seriously want to give a huge thank you to everyone who's been following, subscribing, all that such, because I didn't expect you guys to like the other SPNO vlog that I went up with California's Great America. You guys seem to love that one, and you guys seem to love the Primordial video in the snow, which I don't know if you guys know this, but the fun fact about that video, that was filmed back in about 2024, early 2024. So that was way before this channel was even a thing. And I found that video just lying in my files and just didn't upload it. And you guys haven't liked it yet. So for anything that you guys have been doing, I do want to give a huge and sincere thank you from the bottom of my heart, because you guys would make this possible. All right, let's get on some more coasters. Oh, I wasn't aware of these like Tower Gardens thing. I presume this, has like little tidbits of every single year of Kings Island. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't think I've seen a park do this before. That's how you know a park cares about the history, when they got all these placards and whatnot all strewn about. I'll have to come back and give this full read at some point today. Oh, they even got little like Eiffel Towers that are like themed to the attractions. Like this one's themed to Flight of Fear. Wow. It's a nice little plaza they have around here. Yeah, I definitely need to go through this, because I do love reading the history of some of the parks. The Racer Eiffel Tower right there. You got Mystic Timbers that I keep calling Twisted Timbers for some reason. You got Onion. Just kidding, I know it's Orion. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I'll definitely stop by here later, probably when it's raining. I think it's the perfect opportunity to kind of just enjoy. Alright, I'm gonna make my way over to Banshee. Oh, I forgot Adventure Express is back here. I haven't ridden it yet. I'm gonna hurry and jump on it, because I didn't realize it was back here. A lot of these rides are easy to miss, I've noticed. So I'm gonna hurry and get on this mine train, and then we'll go to Banshee up there. Adventure Express, it's rough. It's a little bit rough mine train. I will applaud it for the theming though. It is actually well themed for what it is. Like, you're taking the wrong track, and then you go down the wrong mine, and then you go into the Forbidden Temple. I like it. It's themed extremely well for a mine train. I think it's probably the best themed mine train I've been on so far, apart from the one at the Disneyland parks, you know, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. So it's good. It's janky, but it's that kind of goodness to it. Now, to Banshee. I have been eyeing this B&M for a while, and the fact that I missed out on Raptor at Cedar Point when we were there made me very sad. So hopefully Banshee will be able to redeem the lack of B&M invert I have had on this trip, besides, you know, Batman the ride at Six Flags Great America. So, let's go, Banshee. I'm ready for you. Sadly, while we're over here, I just looked over at Invertigo, which is the last standing Vekoma shuttle boomerang. Inverted boomerang? Vekoma inverted boomerang. It is closed for the day. We are not getting on that ride. We are missing that one of a chance ride. Sad. I get it, but it's a maintenance nightmare from what I heard. So, with it being closed, it was also closed yesterday when I came, so I was expecting it to be closed today. It hurts a little bit, but hopefully they'll reopen it, and hopefully they keep it around for the next time I come back. But we'll see. All right, I'm ready for Banshee. We're here. All right, so Banshee. I like the vest restraints. I wish they would have those more on other B&M inverts. I do like them. I feel like they're more comfortable. Although these ones do need a bit of tweaking because I feel like they do clamp down way too much, and you kind of have to push yourself to not get stapled, which is a bit of a problem. Other than that, for B&M invert, it is a bit rough. It's probably one of the rougher B&M inverts I've been on thus far. It is the biggest and baddest for sure, but it is definitely in its rough nature. I don't know what's going on with it, or if that's just naturally how the ride is, but it's rough. Any case, I'm currently in the queue going to the BAT because it is a 1.5 mile walk. It's not really, but it feels like it. And this will be my final aerodynamic suspended model I need in the United States, because I've ridden Ninja at Magic Mountain, I have ridden Iron Dragon at Cedar Point, and now this one's a third one, and those are the 3 that are only operating in the United States. So I will have the trifecta of aero suspended coasters. Now at some point, if I get out to Canada's Wonderland, then I will have basically all the operating aero suspended coasters in North America. So yeah, let's see how this one rides. Ooh, it looks good too. BAT. Compared to all the other suspended coasters that I've ridden on, like Ninja, Magic Mountain, and Iron Dragon, I think this one might be the best one in terms of layout and like atmosphere, because Ninja does play on the terrain. This one kind of plays on the terrain as well, and Ninja has the speed and BAT has the speed. I think BAT is probably a little bit better in terms of like swinging, because Ninja does swing, but I don't think it swings outwards as much as the BAT does, so it's more or less less intense, so to speak. But yeah, I'm gonna see what else there is to do, and we'll see if we can go from there. All right, so been a bit. I went to go grab the blue ice cream, you know, the iconic blue one that they have here, and to be honest, not to be rude or anything, I thought it was just kind of like a coloring on the vanilla. I didn't know it was actually like its own flavor. So when I went up to the person, I was like, "Can I have blue vanilla?" And he just looked at me like, "You mean like a swirl?" And I was like, "Yeah, swirl, please. I would appreciate that." So then he gave me the swirl, which turned out to be really good. Did not expect it to taste like blueberry. You would expect. I thought it was just a vanilla. I thought it was just a blue vanilla, just vanilla with blue food color. But no, it's a blueberry kind of flavor, or bubblegum flavor, something like that. And it really caught me off guard. It was really good. So if you ever get to Kings Island, try the blue ice cream. It is fantastic. I'm sitting here in the kind of garden area, just kind of relaxing. I'm a little overheated right now. It's really hot right now. They said that the storm was supposed to be rolling in around 2 o'clock. It is 2 o'clock right now as we speak. And it ain't raining yet. I looked at the forecast and they pushed it back to 4 o'clock. And to be honest, it'd be nice to have some rain right now. It really would be nice, because it is a little warm for what it is. I mean, according to what my phone says, it is... The heck? Yeah, according to my phone, it's supposedly 86 degrees right now, but it feels like 94. It's not as bad as California's, I'll admit. California was pretty warm, but here it feels really warm. So I'm just kind of taking a break and just relaxing here in the shade. I have pretty much ridden everything I've wanted to ride here in terms of coasters. So I'm probably going to hit up some of the flat rides and see what we got, because when we were at Cedar Point, we didn't really have a chance to hit up the flat rides. It's nice to go from Cedar Point, which was packed as absolute all to the max, to this park, which is more in line than what I feel a park should be. So I don't know. Let's see what I do. I might actually catch a ride on the train because I heard it's very nice and relaxing. So let's go see if it's open, and if it is, I'll bring and hitch a ride.
Container food or drink. Please finish them and dispose of them at this time. Children under the height of 46 inches and 3'10" must be sitting on the inside of the road. That's towards missing timbers, with an adult sitting on the left. And last but not least, please do not open up any of these gates. Again, do not open up any of these gates. An associate will open the gate for you when the train is ready to board. Thank you and enjoy your ride here at the King's Island, the Miami Valley Railroad. Yeah, it's just King of Road. If you guys look right up above, you can see the rolling ideals of Diamondback. Going back in 2009, Diamondback was the smallest and fastest we had at King's Island. Unfortunately, it has been taken over by Diesel, Orion, Big Blue, over 5 planet here. But there are many requirements to ride. Up on my Diamondback, it is the broad performance coaster to feature a splash on effect. Pretty cool.
That was fun. Rode the train and then decided to get a quick ride on Beast, and stuck on a Beast. We were stuck. Look. Not moving.
It's not too high, and it's not big.
We are stuck. And the storm is coming soon.
So everything's good. We're just
Oh boy.
unfortunately, or right doing.
Hopefully we're not stuck for long. We got stuck on the lift. Not even, only like 3 feet up, and it went, nope. We're stuck there for about 10 minutes, and they got the ride back up and running. But thanks, Beast, for being my number 150 and breaking down on me. I wish we got evacuated. That would have been a dream. The storm is looming. It is coming in very, very slowly. We don't know if it's going to be good or bad. I'm going to hurry and get to Orion before it closes, though, because I want to hurry and get a ride on that before the park inevitably just shuts it down because of the rain. We are making good time here, guys. Again, I already ridden everything I wanted to, but I'm just getting re-rides and waiting till the storm blows over, and then we'll get some footage. I think we might be okay on the weather. It's just kind of passed through. There's no precipitation just yet. But who knows, the weather could change in a while. But I did ride Orion again, this time toward the front. Still pretty good. The speed is there. I still feel like it's somewhat lackluster a little bit. I still prefer Diamondback. I'm sorry. But that Giga is kind of a disappointment, especially after riding the original Giga of Millennium Force at Cedar Point. So now I kind of wish it did go to California's Great America, but again, you do what you do. All right, still trying to roam around. I'm waiting for the sun to come back out to get some better footage, but for now, just riding rides and just enjoying the fun. Remember how I said that this thing was like the Bat at Lagoon? Yep, same ride model, same everything. The train is just different. I wish they put those trains on that coaster back home because it's so much better. It's again, it's still a hang and bang, but it's so much better. Luckily, the weather is cooperating with us today. Haven't seen any lightning in the area. I'm gonna hurry and make my way back to Diamondback and get some more rides while I can, because we don't know if the weather is gonna cooperate. We don't know if it's not gonna cooperate. So here's to hoping. We're trying to battle the weather right now. Okay, so it's been a while. It is starting to drizzle a little bit. The rides are still open, which is a good thing. I just got 2 more rides on Orion, as well as another ride on Flight of Fear while I was back here. And the drizzle is starting to come down quite a bit. The rides are still going, so we're hoping that lightning stays out of the equation. Well, no, it's hard to get B-roll with this kind of lighting, so I'll try to do the best I can. It is 5 o'clock, almost 6 o'clock. So we only got like 3-4 more hours left of the park opening. But yeah, all right. Let's see if we can try and get some shots. And in a matter of that, in about 10 minutes, the sun's out again. Now, let's get some juicy footage. Vertigo never opened today. It's a bit of a sad day, but you know what? That's fine. We missed out on one rare credit. And as the sun sets here at Kings Island in Mason, Ohio, I think it is a good time to call it a night. If you made it to the end of this vlog, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you very much. It's been a pleasure to travel to these parks for the first time and experience them. It's been a bit of a wild ride this year, and it's whether you subscribed yesterday or today or whenever you subscribed, I can't thank you from the bottom of my heart so much for joining me along this journey. It's an absolute pleasure to be doing this, and it is a lot of fun to do this, to travel around and go to parks the first time. One more thing I forgot to say. Bit of a shout out to Blake and Summer if you watch this video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. My name has been Andy with Beyond Vertical Coasters, and remember, as always, have a great day. So it has been quite some time. As you can tell, it's night. The park is now officially closed. I've gotten some merch, but the best part about today, I know it's after the ending, so it's post ending, but I got a night ride on the Beast, and Lord and behold, was it absolutely amazing. If you guys get out to Kings Island, just like everyone else says, get a night ride on the Beast, because it is so dark out there and you're just hauling through the woods. It's probably my favorite moment throughout any experience I've had on a coaster to date. But yeah, this has been a crazy day at Kings Island. Just like how the sun is set and just like how the night has come to an end, it's time to end this vlog. So if you guys haven't already, I would appreciate if you guys hit the like, subscribe, do all that such, whatever people do on YouTube nowadays. And I'm gonna go back to the hotel and get some sleep, because we've got to drive tomorrow, and then I am going home. Thanks so much for watching. My name's been Andy with Beyond Vertical Coasters, and remember, have a great day.